Rachel here. I'm going to show you how to make this little beauty. This is a flower that I made and I had stuck on my altered CD. And I used 3 punches in which to make it. I used the 1.5 inch by the Paper Studio flower punch, and then I used the smaller one. You can purchase them at Hobby Lobby. And then I used the EK Success large flower punch right there. So I'm making these to go in my Matchbox to kind of fill up the door, and I'm alternating the colors, as you can see. So what I'll be doing is showing you how to put it together. Oh, I need a bead. I'm sorry. Hold on. Whoops. My desk is still kind of a mess, so forgive me. Use those beads. Be perfectly fine. Okay, so I have my hot glue gun on and ready to go. I do a little dot in the center, and I stick my bead relatively in the center. Well, that's as good as it's gonna get, I guess. And then I just cup it in my hand and I push down, and then I kind of close my hand up, and it closes it around the bead, and that's what you want. So now you don't need to see me making 2, but you'll need 1 of the big EK Success flowers, 2 of these, and 2 of these small ones. Okay, so now I take my hot glue gun and I do a little dab of glue, burn myself, and I try to alter the petals. Try not to burn yourself though, because it kind of hurts. And then I smush it down in my hand again, and I just crumple it up against that bead, and that's my center. Okay, now here comes the kind of tricky part of this flower right here. All I'm doing is from underneath, I'm pushing up and folding down the petals, and then I'm curling them up. I hope you can see this. Let me see if I can zoom in just a tiny bit more. Okay, that's as far as I can zoom. So push up from the back, push down, and as you're pushing down, pinch, and then pull it back up against your thumb. You know, this thumb. I'm out of frame, sorry. And you do this all the way around both of those flowers. I've gotten pretty good at this, so I can do it pretty quick. Until you have something that kind of looks like I'm just playing around with the petals now, just making them look right. something that looks like that. So it kind of looks like a star. Okay, do that to the other one. And I'm just pinching so that I get points. Okay. So now I have those two. Alright. So now I'm going to take my flower center. I'm going to turn it over. Put a little glue. And stick it in the center of one of the flowers as best as I can. Turn it over. Put a little glue. Usually a little more than what I do on the flower center of that one. And stagger the petals as best as you can before the hot glue dries, preferably. And just push down. And then you can go back and you can play with your points. I don't know what kind of flower this is. It's just one that I doodled around with and came up with on the fly when I was doing that altered CD. I had put so much thought into that altered CD that I was overthinking it. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna pull out some stuff and just make something. Okay, so now I put glue on here. I'm gonna stick it to here. Again, altering my petals as best as possible. Alright. Now that you've got it looking like this, take like the end of a paintbrush or something and curl your petals. And curl all the way around. Last one. And then all I do is I just kind of push it down a little bit. But even when you glue it down to something, it still has that 3D effect on these curled petals. So that's how I make that flower. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you make one. And if you do, I would love to see it. And if you have like a better way of doing it, or if you've got another way of doing it, I would love to see that as well. So hit me up with some video responses, alright? Thank you and have a great day.